What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear God's grace? For many people, the first thing to their mind is God's unmerited favor. God's grace saved us. We're saved by grace through faith. It's God's grace and mercy upon us. But what if I told you God's grace is more than what you've probably been taught according to the Bible? Stay with me, because in Titus 2:11 it says this, "For the grace of God that brings salvation has appeared to all men." Now listen, teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust, we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in this present age, looking for the blessed hope and glorious appearing of our great God and Savior, Jesus Christ, who gave himself for us that he might redeem us from every lawless deed and purify for himself his own special people, zealous for good works. But did you hear the first part of that? The grace of God that brings salvation has appeared to all men. And then it says, teaching us that we should deny all ungodliness and worldly lust, and we should live soberly and righteously in this present age. So God's grace is more than his unmerited favor. God's grace is also a teacher teaching us something. And did you know that that grace is also a spirit? And the grace of God can be insulted. In Hebrews 10:29, it says this, "How much worse punishment do you think one will deserve who has trampled on the Son of God, who has regarded as profane the blood of the covenant by which he was sanctified, and listen, and has insulted the Spirit of grace." So when you hear grace, God's grace is more than just his unmerited favor. It's actually a teacher teaching that we should live soberly and righteously and godly in this present age. And then when we choose not to do that, we abuse God's grace, and we can actually insult the spirit of God's grace. So I hope this has maybe helped you out, taught you something. Now you see God's grace in a whole new light. Hey, go back and check it out for yourself. Do a study on it, because there's a lot more to it than what most people realize. Hey, I love you. God bless you. See you here next time.